everyone.
Princess and Bear here, and we're back with another at-home product review.
This time we got a loin from Juicy Marble.
Now, we've done Juicy Marble before. This time they have a new loin product that we're wanting to try out. So we're going to cook it for you and see how it turns out.
Be sure to stay juicy.
You heard the girl. Here we have the entire roasted plant-based loin. There are different recipes on the Juicy Marbles site. Recommend all different ways that we basically combined an actual beef loin recipe with a recipe they already had. They're pretty similar anyway, and just cook the whole thing.
And the crusting didn't really work out too well, but...
No, we used a cast iron and it sort of like flash cooked the seasonings. We probably could have done without searing it, honestly, since it's already in cast iron, but you live and you learn. It still looks good. Nice color to it. It is very delicate, just like it was when we cooked the actual fillets. This is basically just a log of those fillets, but it's that same sort of like delicate nature. So when you go to cut it, it starts to break apart pretty quickly, which would make it great for like family recipes, for like tamales or like barbacoa or like whatever you want to do.
They
like
had
shredded meats.
All kinds of recipes on their website. So they did like a Philly suggestion, all kinds of like shredded and chopped options. So this isn't really the ideal way unless you're going to make like a Wellington or something like that, or an herb crusted version.
You know that if you want to cook it like a Wellington style, it cooks pretty easily. This was about 15-18 minutes in the oven at 375. It cooked pretty well, pretty evenly.
Minus the crusting.
The crusting is one thing.
Terrible. But we also have this homemade.
I mean, it's our house, so I suppose it is house-made, in fact.
And are we pronouncing it Chermoula?
Chermoula. We'll have the descriptions for the sauce like in there, and then we have mustard, like stone ground, whole grain mustard.
I'm taking mine.
I'll take mine.
So we're gonna try this a few different ways.
We're gonna try it by itself first, right?
Yes.
Okay. We have our little serving forks.
Do you need the knife too, or are you just gonna? Okay.
This has already been cut, pre-cut slices for us. That'll be the ugly one to me. I'm going to you. You like ends.
I do. Look at how pretty it is, all crusted. Yeah.
Boom.
So beautiful.
Let's see, nice threading. You do have like the strands in there like you would actual meat. It just comes apart pretty easily. It doesn't hold up well to like a lot of slicing or cutting. If you're trying to cut like really thin slices, which is what I started off trying to do, it starts to shred pretty easily from the beginning.
Well, and it looks really beefy on the inside. Hopefully you guys get to see that.
Got the plant-based muscle in it. It's Juicy Marbles like claim to fame. Yeah. You see the threads in it like you would like a cut steak. So we're gonna go ahead and break off a piece. It's familiar flavor. We have loved Juicy Marble. If you have not seen our first Juicy Marble video, please go back and watch that in east corner up here.
Or it's this one. I don't know.
It's
one of these. One of these corners. Ding. Cheers.
Mmm. Definitely that good steaky flavor. We have not tried a lot of plant-based steak products. There's Beyond Steak that's out right now. There's a couple other like plant-based steak products that we've tried. We've had steak out at restaurants, but home steak. This is the same brand, but our second try, and it's still got that real steak flavor. The consistency still isn't quite there. It's very thready and light. It doesn't sit anywhere near as heavy as normal meat. But it's definitely giving you the meaty flavor. I definitely get meat from it.
The seasonings that we put on it gives it a spice that gives like a nice little heat to the back end of it. I'm gonna give it like a 4 or 6 out of 10 on the heat scale. It's pretty up there for me. I'm sure you probably didn't even taste it at all.
I'm getting like a 2.5 out of 10 on the heat scale.
I figured as much. I don't know what real steak tastes like. For me, this is threaded really beautifully, and it kind of tastes like this weird mix between a Beyond consistency and flavor with like an Impossible meatiness to it. So it's like kind of the best of both of the alt meat worlds, except they don't put any like modified or special scientific created ingredients in Juicy Marbles. So that's really cool.
What I do want to see is, this is probably something we'll do off camera. Maybe we'll do a short if we do this. I want to see how some of these Juicy Marble will hold up to being marinated, because we just seasoned these and cooked them. So they have that Juicy Marble taste we've come to expect, but we never attempted to like marinate it and then like cook the fillet to see if that takes on different flavor.
We should do that.
We want to see how it soaks up flavor. That's usually the difference between like Beyond Meat and Impossible. Is Beyond Meat always tastes like Beyond. Doesn't care what you put on it. Doesn't matter how you marinate it.
Or season it.
A Beyond is Beyond with some sort of added something on top. Impossible, on the other hand, takes ingredients very well.
Yeah.
And it's very easy to make that whatever you want.
It's more malleable.
So either we'll do that, or maybe we'll make like some tacos and like marinate or something like that.
Ooh, that sounds good too. Like carnitas or something.
I think that'd be a good next test for where Juicy Marble is headed.
I like that. Yeah, that's a good idea.
So we want to try the Chermoula first, or the mustard next?
No, let's try the Chermoula.
We're probably butchering the name of this stuff, but again, we'll have the description for the sauce.
And tell us how to pronounce it in the comments.
Yes, you guys rake us over the coals over pronunciation sometime. Language is hard.
It's important.
There we go.
Cheers. Ooh.
Now, before you get to the end of the video, the Chermoula is basically pureed parsley, mint. There's some smoked paprika in there, garlic, coriander, all mixed in. One very like lively sauce. There is a bit of crushed red pepper in there. Now, in most recipes for the princess, just because I'm dead inside, even if the recipe says like 1 tablespoon of crushed red pepper, I quarter that because I don't want to kill the princess and I can't taste spice. So I definitely cut the amount of red pepper it calls for to make sure that we're not going to be dying here on camera.
Now, the Juicy Marbles recipe, we kind of used that because Juicy Marbles ranted and raved about this sauce specifically and how you need to put it on everything, not just the loin or the steak, but like on toast and all of these other things. It literally said it was like the sauce to put on everything. So
honestly, after tasting it, I kind of agree. I would love to put this
good on toast.
On like a steak sandwich. Like cut off pieces of this, put it on toast, and just eat it like a steak sandwich.
Maybe some avocado or something.
Maybe a little bit of melted cheese on there. It'd be amazing.
Ches. Yeah. Maybe some
plant-based ches.
Miyoko smots or something.
Something like that. Or maybe even some like Violife Swiss or something like that. I think it'd make a nice steak roll.
I like that idea.
Why do you like it with the sauce?
With the sauce, I'm gonna say it's like a 4.5 out of 5. Steaks, I think it's really tasty.
I'm gonna give it a solid 4 out of 5 plus. I think it's tasty. The sauce, there's a lot to sort of like liven up the dish, and it tastes like steak. Is it steak consistency? No, but it tastes like steak, and I'm fine with that for now. You don't get what you are missing in that steak flavor. Is you're missing the same thing you're missing with most plant-based meats. Is you don't get that steak meat grease sort of flavor. Impossible is the one that you tried that comes close, but even that is missing it. None of them have like that heavy soak savory in your mouth. And that is not always a bad thing. Sometimes you like that, sometimes you don't. This, somewhere in the middle.
This is nice. I like this. This doesn't freak me out as far as meat goes, because I know like the first time I tried Impossible, I made Bear sample it a couple of times because I was a little like apprehensive and worried because it tasted too close to meat.
Rightfully so.
But this is like the perfect balance between something that tastes meaty and something that is vegan. So like you know that it's vegan still. You don't have that like fear or apprehension. I think that's what I like about this.
I know that there's a lot of different camps in the plant-based world about like whether you should be eating alt meat, so like the plant-based items made to look like meat options, or you should just go completely the other direction and avoid this completely. Some of you will feel some kind of way looking at this because honestly, when you look at the top of this looks like a steak.
It looks, yeah.
It looks steaky.
It looks
like a roast. So your own mileage may vary. Choose your own level of comfort, I say. But if you're willing to explore a little bit, this is a nice other protein. I don't even look at them as alt meat. It's just another protein on a plate. I think it's a really good option. Let's try this with mustard. You want to do mustard next?
Yeah, let's do mustard next.
Boom. Forks rather nicely. Got some nice fancy whole grain mustards. The princess loves mustard. We used to have a very big collection of mustard, and our fridge went out recently and destroyed all of our nice organic mustards.
We did do a post about that in the community tab. You can read all about it.
We were very sad. Mm-hmm.
Cheers to the mustard.
Ooh. It's just giving me even more like steak sandwich vibes.
Yes.
I want to put this in between some like really toasted whole grain bread and just go to town. I would never even question this steak.
Damn, that's tasty.
I would give that a 4.75 out of 5 plus. That's good. That's really good. Juicy Marble. Once you get past the steak portion, I am very excited to see what you do next. Because this is good.
I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5. I would actually be interested to try the Chermoula with the mustard with the steak.
You want to do that next?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's a good idea. So I'm going to use my fork to grab some of this mustard because that is a challenge.
Like a little meat taco.
And then you can just dip it in the thing.
There's no wrong way to eat your food as long as you aren't throwing it at your friends.
It's true.
But sometimes even they deserve that too. Boom. You got a big bite.
Yeah. This is the way.
Very much. Nice flavors. It pairs very well with sauces.
It does.
So I really think that if you cook this in a sauce, like you were doing like a carnitas or something, or
like a marinade, tamales, or whatever.
That it would be mind-altering. Most vegans would question what they were biting into. I think a lot of us omnivores are vegan-friendly, as somebody said recently, which I really appreciate. That made me feel good about myself.
Yeah, I like that adjective.
I think this would surprise both camps. Like you would bite into this and be like, "What did you just feed me?"
Yeah.
Because I just saw the vegan bite into it.
Please, sir, can I have some more?
Yes, and then yes, seconds, please. This is a nice, like 4-person. If you want to invite your friends over, this is enough servings for 4 people easily.
I think this table's clean.
It is clean.
I'm eating off the table.
She likes it that much. Now let's break open a bottle of wine because if there's one thing the princess likes, it's class and wine pairing. That is the soul of who she is. Went and found a nice vegan Bordeaux.
Yes, I did some Googling and determined that the Bordeaux is the best wine to pair with a steak. If you guys feel that we should have gone with a different wine than Bordeaux, please tell us what your recommendations are in the comments. We would really appreciate that. And make sure that you subscribe. If you like content like this, let us know. Make sure you hit that notification bell too, so that you're always reminded of upcoming videos. We don't do just product reviews, but food reviews, and
probably should have used the traditional Ryan key, but
whatever.
Judge me in the
vegan,
comments.
Non-vegan slant with our reviews. Anyway, Bear has a very special bear glass that he's going to use. It smells amazing. And then
donated by friends of the channel.
I'm representing Bride, also donated by friends of the channel.
We don't buy nice glasses for ourselves. We just take home theme park cups and drink out of those.
Like Bear says, we have too many glasses, but
Shameless.
I like
I actually had to look this up when I bought this. Apparently, Bordeaux are red wines from the Bordeaux region of France. Took some looking around Whole Foods for a good half an hour trying to figure out what I was looking for. But don't think I've ever had one of these. I'm interested.
I'm pretty sure.
Am I doing a princess pour or like a?
Had a Bordeaux before.
We probably haven't. I wouldn't know one way or the other.
Go ahead and pour. Pour with your heart.
Ooh, tell me that. Might as well put a spout on this thing and pour my heart right up to Mickey's eyeballs. There we go.
All right.
Submerge my bare nose in it. Boom. We'll put the brand of the wine in case anybody wants to know, like in the description
Always in the description.
That's where we keep all the stuff. You guys like the descriptions. We are, I feel like we have like a 90% rate with updating the descriptions, and we still go back and fix them. I have a long list of things I have to fix. So, either way, let's try. Do you want to pair it just with the meat, or do you want to do with the sauce of the meat?
Let's try it first with just the meat.
Okay.
And the wine.
You tack that meat.
Okay. Cheers.
Eating good tonight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that enhances it.
I feel like I came underdressed for dinner.
This is the way.
Literally, I should wear like
Yeah.
Should I get my coat? And put on pants?
You feel fancy now?
I am wearing pants for the table. That's mess with you. But I feel fancy. Like, I feel like there should be candles. Somebody should be singing songs from Lady and the Tramp in the background.
You don't think we should be at Victoria and Albert's and being with a harpist that plays just random video game stuff that we're just like freaking out about?
I don't think it's fair to go back to Victoria and Albert's. I'm thinking maybe Jiku level.
Jiku? Okay.
I'm a little bit more relaxed. Victoria and Albert's is a bit stuffy for my taste.
Fair.
But I like. All right, should we do another bite with some sauce?
Which one?
Player's choice at this point.
I guess
You can do one.
Let's just do the one.
Okay. I do think if I make the Chermoula again, I will cut the amount of oil it asks for.
Yeah, definitely needs less oil and more greens. Ooh. So good.
It's very good. It's very good.
Wow, just so good. It just goes so well together. This is a perfect dinner.
The sauces were a good choice. Don't worry, we got sides. Not for you guys, but for us. This tastes wonderful. We can literally eat this whole log and be happy.
Absolutely.
This is definitely something I would do for my plant-based friends and family for like...
Holidays, maybe?
Like a Thanksgiving or a Christmas. Or like a graduation.
Special occasion.
Yeah, one of those. Maybe even like a potluck. I haven't seen you guys in 6 months, sort of deal.
Family reunion?
Cook like an actual loaf and then like a tri-loaf for like the friends. What is this? Something special the vegans can eat.
Or don't even tell them it's vegan.
I'm not that rude. Well, maybe I am.
It's always great when you surprise a non-vegan with something vegan. Especially when they're vehemently against vegan food, and then they try something and they're into it, and you're like, oh, by the way, it's vegan, and they're like, curse you, and you're like,
you playing on your
friends?
I think this is an excellent option from Juicy Marble.
Agreed.
Different configuration, but still that same great flavor.
Amazing.
Proving that it can soak up different sort of recipes. We done the filet before, like in his pan. I figured we cook it differently this time, and it turned out excellent. Even if you're not like an A chef, as you can see here with me with the burnt crust, I think it turns out rather well. It's very easy for you to cook at home. It took, what, like a day to thaw in the fridge? Day and a half?
Yeah, about 24 hours to thaw. If it comes frozen, it can be shipped, but you just have to either cook it right away if it comes defrosted, or throw it in the freezer right away, and then it'll last until the date on the box. For us, it was about 7 months from the date that we received our Juicy Marbles.
Definitely look Juicy Marble up. We'll have their information in the description below.
We will.
You can order on their website right now. They're still working on getting it deployed in stores. But you can order directly from their website. That comes in blocks, so they make it drop every now and then.
You can sign up for alerts. That's what I do in order to get their products.
I won't tell you how many of these you ordered in one box. But this is excellent. Juicy Marble, keep up the good work. community. If you guys want to see us try other things like this, steak, otherwise, other plant-based items, by all means, let us know. We love doing these little product things at home, sharing them with you guys. Maybe something you didn't know about. Just another part of what we do here on Princess and the Bear. As always, if you want to see other things like this, the comments is always a good place to find us. Hit the notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
We will see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe.
You heard the girl.
And like this video. And if you don't comment, Bear will go put himself in the corner.
Nobody puts Bear in the corner. But you heard the girl.